So the first thing I'm going to have you do is set up a block, lowest height, widest way, about midway up your mat. From here, I'm going to perch on it with my feet, like so. And then immediately come into almost a squatting position, but the big toes are touching here. So this is kind of like that malasana squat we did. You'll take your knees wider than your arms. Plant your hands at least 12 inches in front of your block. Look at the hands, double check that the wrist creases are parallel to the top of your mat. Now, push down into your finger pads. Lift high up with your bottom. My knees are going to plant into the upper arms. We've done that a couple of times in class in the lizard pose and in the side angle pose. I'm going to lean my torso forward, micro bend the elbows. Look how much I'm rounding my back, but then I pull my chest forward. So again, round the upper back, push the floor away. Pull your chest forward, and then if it feels like you have some lift in your feet, you'll lean a little bit more and lift your feet straight up towards your butt. I'm clutching the floor with my fingertips, and when I'm ready to come down, I descend my feet at the same time, if possible, back to the block. Now, for many of us, standing on the hands in an arm balance can be kind of scary. You don't want to go into work tomorrow with a black eye because you fell flat on your face. So a couple of ways to deal with that. If you don't have two blocks, you could put a blanket in front of you, which can sometimes just trick your mind into thinking like, oh, there's something soft and pillowy there, so if I do fall, it won't hurt that much. Or how I like to practice is one block on the highest height. It's about 3.5 feet in front of the block your feet's on. And you're going to have to kind of test it a few times. So this will be almost like a unicorn horn for your head eventually. So let me show you what I mean. Your hands will be on the floor. Again, you'll lift your butt up, squeeze your knees onto your upper arms, grab the floor with your fingers, and just at that moment where your feet lift, your forehead taps the block. So you're getting the benefit of standing mostly on your hands and learning the action of squeezing the bejesus out of your knees and lifting your butt up. And you can probably see I'm a little red from how much pressure I had of my knee onto my arms. As you're learning, you probably will have a little bit of, love marks from your knees. It just is a learning experience. You'll eventually start to get lighter and lighter on your own arms. So, again, showing you the 2-block variation. Lift up, knees in, shift forward, head down as the feet come up. Squeeze the heels towards your bottom. And then maybe you get a little bit braver to lift your gaze in front of the block. And then the last variation is to take both blocks away. So, blocks back out of the way. Big toes back to touch. Give yourself an inhale to lift your heart. Walk your hands forward again about 10 to 12 inches in front of your feet. Press into your palms as you lift high onto your big toes. Bend your knees, dropping them wide of your hips. Tap your knees onto your upper outer arms. Clutch the floor with your finger pads. Lean forward. There's a micro bend, not a huge bend, a micro bend in your elbows. Lift your feet. Breathe and hold. Gaze is forward. Push the floor away. Pull your chest forward for 3, 2, and then 1. Nicely done. Come into a standing forward fold. Separate the feet hips distance. Let your arms hang. Now, I want to counterbalance all that wrist stuff we've been doing. So you're going to walk back towards your feet. Lift up onto the balls of your feet. Turn your palms to face the ceiling and stand on your hands. When you get your hands beneath your feet, you'll inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, bend your elbows wide and fold in.